Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
I haven't seen any of my friends yet. You're all my friends. Truly, I mean that. But we got to be serious about this because this is not friendly weather at all. In fact, this is the opposite of friendly weather. This is dangerous weather. We've got torcons today of 2 to 3, and we've already had multiple tornado warnings across extreme northern North Carolina. Elizabeth City was included in one of those tornado warnings, and you can see the Outer Banks, Hatteras, Morehead City, all included in that. Now, we've got the first round that's moving offshore. You can still see some of those polygons for the severe storms, but we're actually going to have another round that builds in and brings us another chance for severe storms. So let's take a look at that. Where you see the yellow polygons, those are severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, you may notice as you look at this, it says threat tornado possible. That is a specific tag that the National Weather Service is now able to add on when it is not reaching the criteria of a tornado warning, but you have a severe thunderstorm warning that could possibly have some of that tornadic activity in it at some point. So that's something to keep in mind. Nixonton, you are that city that's included in that severe thunderstorm warning. Could see 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, maybe some hail as well. A severe thunderstorm warning for Poplar Branch as well, again with that tornado possible tag. And then Kill Devil Hills, you can see you're included in that risk for severe storms as well as Kitty Hawk. I know a lot of people going to the beaches for summer vacations right now, so do be careful with these storms moving through. Maybe you're leaving today to head back home from the Outer Banks. Look what you're going to be dealing with, that chance for some very strong storms. Stick around, we've got much more coming up after the break. Not quite, because we'll still be front. But we've got that rain that's going to add up through Wednesday, and you can see some of the higher totals here, especially as we look at the coastal plains of the Carolinas, places like Wilmington, Charleston. You guys can see several inches of rain through the next several days as we've got this frontal boundary that's just going to kind of park itself and stall out. That is quite frequently what happens with these fronts this time of year. We just don't have the atmospheric dynamics right now to push that all the way south through, say, past Florida. So we keep them in place kind of near the Gulf Coast, and that provides a focus for rounds and rounds of showers and storms, which will be the case today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into portions of Thursday for some of us. So you can see here's Tuesday along that I-20 corridor up through the mid-Atlantic. You've got that chance for some storms. Tennessee Valley down through Florida, all the way through New Orleans on Wednesday, that chance for scattered storms as well. Charleston, South Carolina. Have you been there? If you have not, I highly recommend it. I love Charleston, South Carolina. Today, maybe not the best day because you're going to have a bunch of storms. It's going to be really, really hot. But watch what happens once we get that front to fully move through and some milder air to build in. We're going from the mid-90s with high humidity today to a much milder, drier air mass by Tuesday into Wednesday. By Wednesday, you're going to notice a big difference in that weather. So going from Charleston, South Carolina to Raleigh, North Carolina, two cities that are really great ways to make sure you are getting through the season in a comfortable manner. Let's take a look at your 7-day stretch. Now we've got a frontal system that's going to be bringing the chance for showers and storms from the northeast down through the mid-Atlantic, and we'll still see some of those monsoonal rains across the Four Corners region. This stretches across the Rockies as we head into Monday. It's still going to be another wet day along the Gulf Coast and for New England. Tuesday, not much change for the 10 corridor. Again, across the Rockies, we'll have some of that precipitation. Dry in Chicago by Tuesday, though, in the lower 80s. The northern tier seeing much drier conditions Wednesday into Thursday as well, until we get a few showers to move through northern Minneapolis. A few showers for New York on Thursday. Atlanta, you've got that chance for some storms by the time we get to Friday, and Saturday more of the. So, Paul, we have joked about this. Paul and I have had multiple conversations about my water snobbery. I have a very picky water palate. So this was something that I knew I needed to change about myself. I knew that buying all of the bottled water was not, it's not helping the environment. Why are you laughing?
If they just knew at home the extent of her water snobbery, can we even give them a hint?
No, absolutely not. You cannot give them a hint about my water snobbery.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about how you dumped a guy because you wouldn't buy a bottled water.
There's way more to that story, let me just tell you. It was the principle of it, I'm just saying, but I'm changing. Hey, if you're watching right now, change.
So there's a chance for some dude out there. All right.
So as you know, bottled water is a big deal in my life.
There are a lot of things that are a big deal in your life.
Well, bottled water, let me tell you. So I was like, what is one thing that I can really change that, is a bad habit of mine? And the bottled water came to mind.
She is a water snob, so I really wonder how this is going to go.
I have